Brightest blessings, everyone. Psychic medium Elizabeth Grove, the Paranormal Priestess. Welcome to the Paranormal Priestess YouTube channel. And thank you so much to all my beautiful subscribers. Thank you for many of you who become amazing clients. It's just been so wonderful to be able to watch you grow, watch you step into your empowerment. It's been my pleasure to do readings for you, as well as clearings, for those of you who had clearings with me. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Elizabeth. I'm a divine channeler, medium, spirit extractor specialist, white witch and divine alchemist, and I also happen to be a divine twin flame on the path to reunion. It's been wonderful being here on YouTube, being able to support the collective, and I've been hearing amazing things from you. Thank you so much for your comments, especially in the last video when my divine masculine really poured his heart out. And wow, it was just such a memorable video for me, and I know it was for you too. So thank you so much for being with me on that. If you haven't watched that, definitely take a look at my Divine Masculine Speaks. It was so emotional and so raw, and it really speaks of where the Divine Masculine Collective is. And even though we're all on our individual journeys, this particular letter is really here to clarify the Divine Masculine Collective and to hopefully help people restore their hope and trust in this journey, and remember that everything is happening according to divine timing and orchestration, and it's about patience. So yes, thank you to everyone who was emotional along with me with that video. So today's video is something that is extremely important to talk about in the wake of everything that's going on in the world right now with the coronavirus. And I really wanted to tune in and to really see, what was going on in terms of this energy that we're experiencing, all of this fear. And we're all in this together, and to really understand it, and to see what the real gifts are from this, how we can better work with it, what do the higher beings have to say about this. And I'm hoping that if you are finding yourself going through the stress of this and getting panicked or in paranoia about the coronavirus, that hopefully you can see the higher perspective of what's going on and really take that with you and help to shift the energy, work with this a little bit better. So I spoke with Archangel Michael, who's one of my main guides, and if you are new to the channel, Michael's always in my corner, and he helps me with all of my work, all my readings, my clearings, along with the rest of my team, but Michael's definitely one of my main guides. And this is what he had to say. He said, "I would like to advise the collective to ignore all fear-based attempts. These illusions are upon you to allow for choices to be made, transitioning in consciousness, and to expose all fear-based tellers. It is a collective dis-ease purge of emotions and thoughts." And that pretty much reconfirmed what I have been receiving about the coronavirus scare, is that it truly is about dis-ease, right? Disease, dis-ease, truly is about what the world is clearing out, what we're collectively clearing out, that we're clearing out old consciousness toxins, fear-based toxins, fear-based emotions, fear-based thoughts, in order for us to all shift into higher gear and to reach a different level, a higher level of consciousness. So I am not receiving it as any type of cataclysmic event or anything like that. And people who are going around maybe saying that, oh my gosh, it's the end of the world, it's the apocalypse, we're all going to die, and all of that. Again, it's all fear-based, lower paradigm illusions, fears, okay? And it truly is there, I believe, also to test us. But the chaos that's going on in the world really does have its benefits too, and I want to talk about that. And it's not only, from a twin flame perspective. I mean, we all are going through this, but if you do happen to be on the twin flame journey, it does have its assistance with the twin flame journey in terms of transitioning to from one consciousness to another. And, if you're waiting for your beloved, and when I say waiting, I don't mean stopping your life, but if you're holding space and waiting for your beloved, and you are on that journey of union, then it really is about your beloved being able to come into that higher consciousness. And the only way they're able to do that is by really going within. And what I've been receiving is that with all the fears that are going on now, all this craziness, it's really causing the awakening beloved to see the real truth behind the illusion. Okay, it's really very much about that lion energy, or that tiger, panther energy. I'm wearing my practical magic. I have a small one here. I also have my large one, but I have my practical magic one that has my tiger's eye. And tiger's eye is, I feel like, a really important stone right now, because it helps people to see past the illusions, really cut through all of that, and really embrace the truth and stand in that truth, really be grounded in that truth. And so for those who are on the twin flame journey, your beloved may have had so many distractions in their lives. They might have had addictive tendencies or whatever they were trying to do, maybe to avoid having to go within and do the inner healing. Perhaps they have not made solid decisions to change their lives yet. Maybe they're still working through things with a karmic partner. Perhaps they're still, getting a little lost in the matrix. Events like these are no mistake. Truly isn't. An event like this is really causing your beloved, if you're watching this and you have a beloved who's awakening, they are tuning into themselves a heck of a lot more. And they are really thinking to themselves, well, what's truly important to me? All of those distractions in the head and all of things that we go through every day, sometimes, we don't get to really tune into ourselves and really listen. And I have been getting the Divine Masculine Collective doing more of that. There's more of that hermit energy. But I have to say that with this event going on now, it's really encouraging the Divine Masculine Collective to tune in that hermit mode even more so, and really connect with the things that they really desire in their lives. And to know, okay, well, now it takes events like these to make us take sometimes life more seriously, and to make our lives better, and to bring joy to ourselves where we weren't, to clear out toxins in our lives, toxic people, toxic situations where maybe we were a little lax in doing that, or we were avoiding doing that. Again, remember, it's a whole fear-based collective that's going on, that's shifting. We're shifting out of that into another consciousness. So this experience is really important for those who are still going through their awakening, and it's getting them to really be with themselves. And so I'm getting that the awakening twin flame collective, Divine Masculines in particular, are really in that hermit mode, and they are really concerned. They're concerned about their beloved. They're missing their beloved. They're wondering if you're okay. They're wondering, oh my gosh, wow, I really do, really love and care for this person, and I'm so connected to them, and I have to change my life. I need to be able to make these changes for myself. And this is what's important. In the wake of all of this chaos, what's important is, me really being my light in the world. And I'm really getting that. I'm really getting that this event is really helping the Divine Masculines to stand in their power, stand in their truth, not let anything or anyone come between them and their truth. And they are now willing to take that leap of faith. They may not know where they're going with it. The unknown is scary to them, but they are willing to do that. It's really about connecting with what really matters when something like this happens. So there is a lot of good that's coming out of this. Really just stay in your light, feminines. Stay in your light. Your light is going to help them. If you're getting caught up in the fear of what's going on in the world, if you're very anxious, if you're in a low vibration, do whatever you need to do for yourself to stay in your goddess energy. Get into nature, go for walks, do things that are going to make you happy. Don't stop living life is really what I'm receiving. It's not about stopping your life. It truly is, though, about a pause here. The hangman comes up as far as, okay, it's time to make those changes, a pause in action, to find enlightenment, to tune in. It's a temporary pause. And then those changes are going to be really happening. Those miracles are really going to be coming in. But allow the fear that's going on in the world and this event that's going on in the world, allow that to work for you rather than against you, where it's helping you to clear out any types of fear-based thoughts or emotions that you have, okay? And as you do that, you're now entering another level. You are shifting into another level that is going to help your beloved in so many ways. Because the beloved who is awakening, they're ready. They're ready to do this. And the thing is that they are going to be coming out as somebody completely different. They would have to show people that, family that, friends, the public. There's been a lot of fear energy there. A lot of fears being purged up. And this event is definitely encouraging those fears to be purged out. But the great news is that it's doing so in such a huge way. It's doing it in such an accelerated way. So we have to look at it from that perspective. And, it just gets us to think to ourselves, wow, the higher plan truly is in action. The higher plan is something that I can surrender to. The higher plan is something that I don't need to be worried about. I don't need to be impatient. All I need to do is surrender and trust that higher plan. That higher plan has you. That support has you. Archangel Michael has you, has your beloved. If you are experiencing any fear energy, call upon Archangel Michael. I did a wonderful video that has an Archangel Michael attunement in it. Powerful light language is also in that. And you can work with Michael, work with his blue fire sword to cut yourself free from anything, negative cords, anything that's binding you, asking him to cut any karmic people and karmic situations and to set you free. Use his blue fires to cleanse you of any and all fears. And this may be a great time to do that for yourself, if you're a twin flame, for your beloved. So even though that there are so many fears that are going on now, I am getting also the masculine is having some fears about the connection with the feminine. Some of them I feel are still going through some insecurity issues with it, self-worth issues with it. Am I good enough for this connection? Am I at my divine feminine level at all? I don't believe I am. Those types of things, the questioning of oneself. But everything is moving forward. Everything is moving along. And again, those fears are coming up very intensely. So much of the angers that you may be experiencing that are coming up and the highs and lows, that whole entire thing, that's all a good sign. It makes you feel a little crazy, or sometimes a little more than a little crazy, but it really is a good sign that things are shifting, and they're shifting in a very big way very quickly. So try your best to stay very present and ground as much as possible. Bare feet on the ground, set your roots, picture roots going into Mother Earth. If you are experiencing those angers coming out, those sadnesses, worrying about your beloved, ask Gaia, ask the earth to take it, to transmute it. Draw up that life force energy, draw up and just bask in that earth energy. Allow that energy to bring you that balance, that focus. Allow yourself to be in your body, in your physical body, I mean. I'm just going to tune in if there's anything else that they feel is really important at this time. There's just so much about the throat chakra that I'm getting, and clarity, communication, the truth being clarified, being able to communicate one's truth. If you have a beloved who is not connecting with you at this time, and they haven't revealed what's truly going on inside, their true feelings, just be patient. They're going through a healing, a cleansing that's very, very important. Okay, and you're also releasing things too, Divine Feminines. It really is about being able to speak your truth, communicate your truth. I'm getting that. So Michael just said it's time for union energies to be in place. This is going into union, guys. This really is going into union. And I'm really getting the connection of this whole entire coronavirus fear-based, collective experience. I'm really getting that as a huge catalyst, guys, towards union. As strange as that may sound. And I'm really hearing from Archangel Michael that it's really time to take this time while this is going on to really tune into the guidance from your angels, really tune in to your higher self, and really there's going to be information. There's going to be information to help you. There's going to be information about your purpose. There's going to be information about how to make very important changes in your life. I'm seeing like financial changes happening. There's definitely things that are going on with finances, especially Divine Feminine, things going on with you wanting to find stability. There's stability. Oh, that's what I'm glad they reminded me of this. Okay. Yeah, stability. Stability is a really huge thing coming up now. I just want to talk about this too. Is that as the Divine Masculine, we have before we get to the masculines, the Divine Feminine, it's definitely a huge theme now for you to create security for yourself, be the manifester, okay? But I'm getting so much of the magician energy that they're reminding me of that's happening here. So through this whole fear, corona scare thing that's going on, it truly is now about becoming the magician in your own world. And I'm getting that from the feminines, but I'm certainly getting that from the masculines as well. Taking hold of your life and really making those changes happen. And then the masculine collective really does crave that security with the feminine. They really want the whole picture. They want everything. They want to give you everything. They are having the visions of life with you. You're having visions of what life would be like with them. The home front, the family, what you would do together, the time you would spend, where you would go, trips, dates, even every day, just normal things together. There's a lot of the earth energy that's coming in here now. And going within during this event and tuning in more so in that hermit energy is really bringing up so much of this reality to them. The clarity that what they really want also is connected to that, connected to what they really see their lives being with you, imagining what it would be like with you. And that's what they want. Okay. And so this is the time where tuning into that and then making decisions, important ones based off of that, that's where this is happening. This is where this is really happening. And some people are going to be making really tough choices. There's family situations and children involved and all type of thing. But what needs to be understood here is that those situations are there to balance karma when you're having a karmic partner or children and things like that. But they do work out extremely well when it comes to the twin flames reuniting. Those families are also reuniting, those soul families, and everyone ends up just coming together, unifying in a really beautiful, peaceful way. So there might be some bumps and some obstacles along the way, but please know that Archangel Michael is there to help you clear those obstacles. He will clear them for you. He'll help you to be able to get through them. And your team is really there for you. So I'm hoping that this message is helping anyone that's going through a lot of fear, what's going on now, and to know that what's happening now is, I also want to say this because I was getting this the other day. There's so much exaggeration that's going on with this that's way just overboard. And they gave me the sign of the Temperance card. So there's certainly a healing of this. This will be calming down very, very soon. And, it's really about just bringing things back into balance and clearing out things that have been imbalanced, and the things that were extremely exaggerated by those who are spreading fear. This is going to be coming to a healing resolution. It's going to be calming down, and the world is going to be at a different consciousness level. Is constantly what I'm getting. There's just a shift that's going on here with this. So, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, but this is what I've been receiving on this, and I really hope that this is helping you to find more peace, more light through the chaos. And remember, I'm going to say it again, from the heart of the darkness is born the light. Brightest blessings, everyone, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.